Good evening. Thanks for coming. It's actually our pleasure actually to have you here. I'm Rajiv Roy, the founder of the Royex Technologies. So before I start, I'm just telling a little bit about our company. So we are Royex Technologies. We established in 2013, and we are working actually mainly for the Middle East. We have an office in Dubai, we have an office in Qatar, and mainly we are working on these kind of areas. More than 300 projects we have already developed. Few of our clients actually you can see up here. So we have actually total 5 offices. UAE is our head office, Qatar is our sales, and India and Bangladesh is our development office. So normally we are working actually with different things. Website designing, mobile application, e-commerce site, customer information, and recently we started actually working on the metaverse. And that's the reason actually why we are here. So I do not explain that what is the metaverse. It's very simple. You understand it. Yeah, it's actually top of the town. Everyone knows what is the metaverse is. So it's a very simply actually it's a virtual 3D model of our physical world. You can say like this, or you can say actually a virtual model of the social connectivity. Different people are defining it different way. Yeah. So how to access the metaverse? So there is a different way of accessing the metaverse. So it's actually virtual reality. So to access the virtual reality, you need to wear any VR glasses. But this is not the only way you can access. You can go through the web, you can go through the mobile, you can go some other platform. But we are actually expecting that okay, people are using the VR to access the metaverse. So once you are actually accessing the metaverse, then you are actually comes to a land. Yeah. So whenever you are wearing, that's the place actually called the home. I'm just trying to show you actually one another picture. So this is actually the metaverse how it's actually working. So whenever you are actually wearing the glasses, you are coming only one place. That's the call actually home. That home you can actually design by yourself. Different design is there, and it depends on the different company which glass you are wearing. Depends on that also. So this is actually suppose if you are wearing Oculus, you are coming on this one. You can change it, and from there you can actually go to different places. So Decentraland, Sandbox, Roblox, different places you can go. So each one is actually the metaverse. Now what actually we are going to show you, we are going to show that we already developed one metaverse that's called the Royex Metaverse Store. So that's also you can go. So metaverse is actually a multiverse. It's not actually one place you are going. There's only one virtual place. It is not like that. There's several places there. And the way actually, so whenever you are going from home to going to Decentraland, or Decentraland you are coming to some other places, their whole system is called teleporting. Yeah. Instead of normally we are going to be browsing one site, but in the metaverse we are calling it a teleporter. So this is actually the one. The metaverse is actually the multiverse system, and that's the why we are here actually. So one misconception is there actually. Recently we are talking with one company, and they are asking that okay, if they are not actually built on Decentraland or Sandbox, will it be called actually metaverse? So it's a very common question actually. What is the metaverse? That's why I told you actually in the previous metaverse is not actually one place. It's actually multi-place. Yeah. So Decentraland is one kind of metaverse. Sandbox is actually you can build your own metaverse. It doesn't mean that okay, it needs to be inside the Decentraland or any other specific place. So we know that actually. So in the mobile application. In the mobile phone, we are actually installing different mobile applications. Under a mobile application, we are there, and we are going from one application to another application. The metaverse is also similarly same thing. It's just like actual application. Now, we know that actually it is actually defined very big way, very hard way, but it's still the same thing. It's actually a mobile application, just like a mobile application. You are browsing from one application to another application. Same thing. You are going from one metaverse to another metaverse. So we have different applications. Suppose Karim, Talabat, or Noon. We are using for a specific purpose. Yeah, Talabat we are using for food. Karim we are using for the taxi driving, yeah, or ride sharing. And for Noon we are actually buying the items. Yeah. So same actually. Metaverse also has a different purpose. So if you are going suppose Decentraland, this is actually the place where you can find everything. But there is lots of other places. Suppose Facebook venues, work place, those kind of metaverse, you can do some specific purpose. So today actually what we are going to actually explain actually what is the possibility actually on the metaverse and what you can actually build on the metaverse and how can you build it actually. That's actually we are going to show. So another one misconception is there. We are always thinking that metaverse should be on the crypto should be used in the metaverse wherever you are doing any purchase or anything. It should be crypto and it should be decentralized system. It is not mandatory. The metaverse, the definition, what actually we are telling the metaverse, it's not mandatory that you are going to use. That's we are going to show you actually on our new system. We are using the crypto and also we are using the normal bank card to actually do the transaction. The same metaverse you can do both together. So possibilities in metaverse. So we know actually before the internet era, what we are doing actually. We are actually reading the newspaper, we are going to the grocery shop, we are doing the social life actually just by sitting together, right? But what happened actually when the internet came? It's actually changed, right? So we are actually reading the newspaper on the tablet, we are doing the shopping online, and our social media means our social meeting actually only on the few applications. So that's actually fully changed. So what Metaverse actually did, Metaverse actually are bringing it back to you, but it's actually very different way. We are socializing virtually, but physically we are meeting with the people. You can see that physically we are meeting with the people, and physically we are going in the virtually we are going to the shopping, but we are feeling that physically we are there. So that's actually the Metaverse are bringing to us actually now. So land phone, mobile, internet, all of these things, if you just see, is whenever they actually launch, so they have bring lots of new things, and the whole world actually changed. Just imagine actually when iPhone launched, new application actually are developing. Everyone is thinking that okay, how can we build some new application? So everyone is thinking like this. So now the metaverse is comes, it's actually new thing, and this is actually huge opportunity for us to build what new things actually for them. Because maximum thing is not there actually. It's still actually a very new thing. So the possibility is really high. So let me show you actually one use case. So we actually developed one application for one company. So you can see actually, this is actually room customization. Whenever you are buying an apartment from any real estate broker, so you can actually customize your room. So this thing you can actually do through the metaverse. You can actually get full thing. You can change the color, change the furniture, everything, and you can actually customize the whole thing. That is possible. So we are just changing the furniture. Now changing the color. So this is the color. So now I can actually send it to the company that I want the structure to same like this way. Let me show you another one. So this is actually the property tool. So we build it actually for one company. So you can go actually different places. You can roam around and you can see actually how is it actually organized. You can change the actually different furniture also. And this is the way actually you can actually present it. Let me show you another one. So this is actually art gallery. You can build this kind of art gallery and you can sell actually your art through NFT. And multiple people can actually come and join and they can actually buy the item from here. So that kind of thing is possible. So all those things actually what actually I am showing is actually different metaverse. It's not in the center or sandbox. So there is a huge huge possibilities there. So that's actually, I'm trying to actually explain you that, okay, because it's a new thing comes in the market, huge possibilities there, who actually the entrepreneur want to build something new, there's huge possibility there. So shopping experience definitely is actually new kind of experience. That's we are going to show you actually what is the new shopping experience, how you feel actually whenever you are doing the shopping together. And the real estate, so instead of actually making the whole environment, taking the client in the places, you can actually show them actually on Metaverse how they are feeling. So we have a 360-degree view and we have a Metaverse. What is the difference actually there? 360-degree, okay, I can go in every room, I can see down, but whenever you are in the Metaverse, you can actually feel that you are actually inside the room. The feeling is completely different. And that's actually whenever we actually show up today, you can feel that, okay, whenever you are together in the Metaverse, you feeling after 4-5 minutes in the Metaverse, it's completely different. You start believing that, okay, you are actually still inside the place. So virtual event, even if anybody, if you see the Facebook venues, you can feel that, okay, that how the event can be happen. You can actually book a room and you can actually invite all of your people and you can join and you can actually make the virtual event there. Remote working, we also know that, okay, there is remote working, different software is there actually available now in a virtual. So we can actually work together in the remote working. So education system, so new education system is coming up. So it's actually open, you can actually have some certain level of seat. People go there and take the seat and make this thing. Even this question paper, we can make it more customized. Even if you are in the Metaverse, that question paper we can make it customized actually and personal. So no one can see what you are actually writing. So that is also possible. So healthcare, definitely there is a new thing is coming up. That's not actually our part, we don't know actually too much. But there is a lots of things coming up on the healthcare. And the showroom. So whenever people are launching a new product, yeah, they have to make a prototype. In the Metaverse, you can actually make a physical product which actually people can actually touch, can feel how it actually looks, and they can place it actually on their own space and feel that, okay, how it will look on their home space and other places. So this is actually the another possibilities in the Metaverse. So you can see that actually. So there is another big possibility there is coming up. So this guy actually, so if you visit this site, you can see that this sneaker actually company. So they are actually making a sneaker for avatar. Whenever you are going in a Metaverse, you have your own avatar. Your face is actually different, right? So you need to buy some shoes, some clothes, some other items to show you actually different. Yeah. So you can actually buy the shoes actually within this system. And this one actually recently bought by the Nike. And actually, you can actually use this thing on your different application also. So this is another possibility that you can actually build. So how can you business enter in the Metaverse? So you are planning actually to enter in the Metaverse world. So in our sense, it's a two-way there. Either you can actually join on the existing Metaverse, or you can actually build your Metaverse. If you join in existing Metaverse, there is some certain rules there. They are fixed. Suppose whenever you are in UAE or you are in USA, you have some certain rule you have to maintain because you are in that country. But whenever you are making your own Metaverse, that means you are making the rule for the other people, and you are actually making the shape of the how you want to show it. So that's the difference actually how you want to do. So this is my sense is actually true, and we are always actually for the create your own Metaverse because as a software company, we love to do actually develop a new thing instead of do something on the existing system. So this is the section actually I want to show you actually how we are developing the Metaverse. We are talking on lots of things, and you have seen lots of video, lots of discussion you have seen. Or everyone saying that, okay, in the Metaverse this is possible, but how is it possible? How we are actually developing this thing? So I'm just trying to show you in a very simple process. So, okay, first of all, whenever we are developing anything, everyone is asking that what is the expense actually. Definitely, so it depends on actually the time and what should be on the Metaverse. People can think a small, people can think a big. Yeah, it depends on that. This is actually our recent project we are actually working. So this is actually the Meta Miner. You can see actually some warehouses there, some city is there. Yeah. So we are actually making the whole city. So there are 250 warehouse there and 100,000 miner machine is there to mine. So it's actually big city. So whenever we are telling the big thing, it will be huge cost actually later. I'll show you actually this design actually after a few moments. So how we are actually doing the development. So that's the thing. So it depends on you. But in the metaverse, the big important part actually, there is no limitation of the space. Now you can start with the only this section. In future you can add some more section. And now you have 100,000. In future you can make 1 million in the same places. There is a huge space available. You just need to expand the space. That's simple actually. Okay, so development process, we are actually following some steps for developing. Definitely it depends on actually the project to project. Some project we need actually don't need to do actually too much thing, but some project actually we are actually doing actually deeply work. So let me actually explain a little bit. So storyboard actually we are making for developing anything. It's even if we are making a software or anything, we have some storyboard. Yeah. So we just take the idea from different people or whatever the stakeholder is there. We just put it together and just try to make something actually that what should be on the metaverse. What should be the logic? There is lots of physical things actually there. Some physics need to be implemented because it's actually metaverse. It's just a replica of your real world. So those kind of things, what kind of reaction will come up? So those kind of things we are actually working on here. Once it is done, and then we are making a 2D representation of the whole world. On this section, actually, I want to show you something. So you can see actually that. So this is actually a 3D representation, 2D representation. So we are developing actually like this way. You can see actually each warehouse actually, and we are making the whole city. And there is a huge space still available. We are actually using it for any purpose. So when you are wiring the glass and you are coming on this land, so by default you are jumping on here. From here you can use any car or you can teleport and you can go from any place to any place. So this is actually our new project we are developing. So before developing, definitely this 2D diagram is very important for us. So once the 2D is done, you saw that there is some warehouse is there. Once we design that we need some warehouse, some other element. Lots of element we can actually get it from the online. Yeah. So building or something, if it is not other things, we can actually get from online. Tree definitely we don't need to make it. But this kind of warehouse, it is not exist. We need to actually design it ourselves. We are using the Blender software to make it actually. So there is two kind of 3D element there. Yeah, the one is actually static. Suppose the building, it is not moving. It is always in a fixed place, and there is some moving part is there. Suppose if we are making some human, we have to make some different action. So it's not actually my face. Whenever I'll wave, we have to make a design for that. Whenever I'm moving, I have to make a design for that. When I'm going backside, I have to make a design for that. We are making a 3D element of all those different actions. So these also need to come in our storyboard. How many actions we are giving for each person. Suppose you have a car. You are actually pressing a car and that car will move to the city. How many directions can go? Left, right, front, back. Is there any other way? It will jump or it will be jump there. If it is jump, we have to make a design for that. So those kind of things we have to come on the storyboard. So this is our 3D part. So we have to make all these 3D element, 3D animation, everything we have to done. After that, we are actually developing a game. So this is the funny part. Metaverse we are developing. Actually, we are developing a game. We are not developing a metaverse. There is nothing called to develop metaverse. We are using some gaming tools to develop the metaverse. So Unity we are preferring. So on here, because we already developed the 3D model, that model we are importing here. So whenever we are importing a moving element, then we are giving some option. If I go front, what kind of design will show? If I go back, what kind of design will show? That we actually make a part of the Unity. So this is the software actually we are using. It's actually It's actually user-friendly, very user-friendly and very lightweight. So we have done this thing. Now just imagine we have a 3D element, we have a software, that software knows how we can move, but this system is still not connected with any other part. There is no blockchain, nothing, no crypto, no NFT, nothing is there. So how can you do that? So that's the part our API comes in. So whenever you are buying a land in your metaverse, it needs to tell our blockchain system that okay, this land is captured. So that part we are using the API to tell the blockchain system this land is actually already occupied or this land is purchased. So this don't need to be only on blockchain or crypto. You can use your normal ERP system to call these things, and then you can able to work exactly the same way. So that's the part actually we are doing on the API integration. Now our program is done. We already know it's actually different movement. It is already can connect with the other physical system. Now we have to build a system for different devices. Just think about whenever you are using the metaverse in the browser. Suppose Decentraland you are using a browser, you have only keyboard, yeah, front, back, left, right. But whenever you have an Oculus, you have a different gesture. So you have a hand, you have eyes, you have a feet, lots of things you have to do. So we are mentioning actually which device it is we are making, and for each one we are making the movement for each device. And once it is done, then the whole software is developed and we are publishing in different places. Suppose if you want to launch it on the Oculus, you have to publish on the Oculus Play Store. So that's it actually. That's the way actually we know there is huge possibility is there, and we know actually how to develop the thing, and we know also existing metaverse is there, and now it's actually your turn. What do you want to do actually? If you want actually to develop any application or anything in the metaverse, that's it actually is very easy. It's not any very tough thing how actually it explained in the world. It's very simple, and you just need to actually make a good storyboard what you are going to show on your metaverse. And one of my book actually is coming. It's called The Metaverse, The Future here. It will be available on Amazon.com and Amazon.ae from next month. So if you want, actually you can get it. So for now, we just need few moments to set up our the Oculus, and after that we are going to show you our shopping store, so you can actually feel what you can actually do on the metaverse. There is a multiplayer, multiple person can join together, they can talk each other, and you can actually understand actually how it is. So just give us a few moments, and by this time there is some refresh is there, so just take it. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Thank you.